Do you have a Girl Scout or a Boy Scout in your life? Have you seen some of the cool little embroidery patches that you can buy out in stores? Where we are demonstrating that you can add any patch, hem any pant, and you don't have to pull out needle and thread. And although I'd like to have a little magical touches, we don't indeed. We are gonna be offering to you Liqui Sew. I'm Marlo, this is Vonabelle. Vonabelle Sherman happens to be one of our guest experts in home and organization. I wanna show you what you're going to get. And also know that so many of you are familiar with Liqui Sew. So if you use this product, if it's one of your favorites, give us a call. You're going to receive, these are 4-ounce bottles. So one is the 4-ounce, you get the 3-ounce bottles. And these two are on-the-go empty applicator bottles. It's gonna be very easy for you to put the Liqui Sew in the inside. We are going to give you 4 of the hem clips in the front, and we also give you some ideas to go along with this. So I can, if my little hem comes out of my skirt, and I've got to go to work, and I want to wear this skirt, right?
Yes.
I put my whole outfit together.
You could fix it.
I can, and I don't have to take out the needle and threads.
That's just it. No needle, no thread, no problem. Because Liqui Sew is an all-natural solution that sews without a needle and thread. So all those last-minute things, your laundry pile that has sewing needs, or those things at work, or something that happens, the hem comes out of your pants, you notice a little hole on the side, you can fix those quick and easy. So here's a sock from your mending pile, and you probably have seen a lot of these. When my kids were home, it was like one after the other, and they'd give it to you last minute. So how do you fix these last-minute things? With Liqui Sew, it's easy. And look at this. This is one I've already fixed. Where's the fix? Can you see it?
You can't.
No, you can't. So let me show you how you get from there to here. Okay, so here's that hole. So what you do is you take it and put it together, and I'm gonna take my Liqui Sew. Now I put my Liqui Sew in my to-go, right there. I like working from the to-go bottle because it makes it so easier than the nice big bottle we do give you. So I take this out, and it's a no drip applicator, which is wonderful. You see it's not dripping. Now you'll see it's white. Now that makes you think maybe it's glue, but it's not. This is an all natural fiber solution, and the fibers become like that thread that you might sew with. So now I put it on, and now I'm gonna pinch it together. When I pinch it together, I am telling those fibers to lock and link, just like it's a needle and thread. It goes together, and then it is permanent. And in 24 hours, I can wash this. And in, just about 7 minutes, I can actually go ahead and put this sock on. Now, I fixed it. It looks like that on that side, but here's how it looks like. It looks like that. All fixed and sewn without a needle and thread. Liqui Sew can hem, alter, patch things, as you saw with the little scouting thing. Now that's the link and lock. You see, it actually creates fibers. So you have fibers that are apart because of a hole. You actually put in the Liqui Sew, and then that becomes threads that come together, sewing without a needle and thread. Now, you saw that I did those patches. How about you want to embellish something? You see these shoes over here? So these did not come with this. I got to decorate them simply by taking the applique I wanted, putting Liqui Sew on, putting that on, and letting it dry. You'll watch this in action. So here's a hat that I can add a little bit of pizzazz to. I put the Liqui Sew on. It goes on white so that you can see it, so you can see where you're going to put it. But then it dries perfectly clear. I put it on, and now I can dress up things.
That's cute.
Isn't that cute? Now, if I wanted to get through an applique or a patch, a military or American flag, or even the scouting patches, it's so hard with a sewing machine. Virtually impossible. You'll actually probably break the needle. If I tried to do it by hand, I'd probably break the little needle there too. Now here's another place that this could save your life and save money. So here's a belt loop that came on. You feel like, how'd that do that? Well, the belt goes in and out a million times, and it's your favorite pair of jeans, and they're expensive. Well, you can put that back, because if I wanted to use a sewing machine on here, I couldn't. Definitely the needle would break because you're going through so many layers of tough denim. I put the Liqui Sew on there, I push. You do push a little bit, because what you're telling the Liqui Sew, which is all natural fibers, you're telling them to link and lock by pushing it together. And then once I do that, watch this. Here, look, I can put my finger in there. And in 5 to 7 minutes, I could put my belt through there. In 24 hours, I can put that in the laundry.
That's
it's
great.
permanent. You don't have, it's permanent. It's a permanent solution. It's just as if you used a needle and thread, but you don't have to. Now, I have a little trouble seeing needles and threads these days. I need my little magnifiers. So if you need your magnifiers too, and that makes it difficult, like you can't see the thread, you can't see the needle, use Liqui Sew for all of those little things that makes it so easy.
I'm gonna get in there, Bonneville, for a moment because I want to extend an invitation for you to order. Do you know the majority of the quantity is already gone? Over 3,500 people have already placed their order. We have a little over 1,000, and I know 1,000 of anything is a lot. But in our world of national television, it is not. So if you would like to order, remember, you're getting 2 bottles. You're going to get the 4-ounce bottle and the 3-ounce bottle. You've got enough Liqui Sew to repair hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of garments, several hundreds of garments. So today, it's offered at $19.95. Today is the only day it's gonna be on 2 Flex. So the Flex Pay does expire tonight at midnight. But you think about it, I don't know anyone who doesn't have a belt lube, or maybe you're a crafter, or there's some form of embellishment or something that you need to repair. And the beautiful hemmed
and
for
pants,
me,
shirts, yes,
all the time.
You're right. You're tiny.
Yeah, absolutely.
You said it's always a constant problem.
Yeah, and this is wonderful. Or you know, there's a garment that you've worn 100 million times, but you just love it, and now the hem has come unraveled or something, and you just want to put it back together, get a little bit more life out of it. You can do it literally within minutes with the Liqui Sew. So tell us your stories, by the way. We've got a few more minutes in this presentation, but does this happen to you, right?
So you get a rip here. You can't fix that with a sewing machine because it's too difficult. It's in an awkward spot. All you do is take a patch, whatever you have, doesn't really matter. I do have a denim patch, and I go ahead and I put some Liqui Sew on there. And it is not glue. It is an all-natural fiber solution. It doesn't drip. I put this under here. It touches it. I push it together. It's linking and locking because that's the technology. It's becoming like a thread. That's the technology. And now look, where is it?
You can't see. You
can't barely see it. It is right there, but it's together. It's
and that
totally
took you
together.
Seconds.
And that's what I like. Getting the right color thread and the right size needle will take me much longer than what I just did there.
Oh, I agree. And then to your point, how hard is it to actually see the opening of the needle to thread it? So
I can't do that so good anymore.
And I'm in your same boat. So all of that averted with the Liqui Sew, which is why this product has been at HSN for several years. Customers love it. Don't forget, we give you 2 on-the-go bottles. That's what Bonneville is working from. So if you're wondering, what is she working from?
Let me show you.
She actually takes the liquid and she puts it in the on-the-go.
Yep.
Okay?
So here's your on-the-go, because you get that. You open this up, and I'm going to fake this here for you, but look at how perfect that fits in there.
Oh, that's great.
You fill it about halfway, 3/4, and then work from here, because I'm telling you that makes it so easy. And then this is what you pop in your suitcase or for the kids to school so that you can fix things on the go, because you just saw how quick and easy, and I'm not making this up, it is that quick and easy to fix things. And here's a great thing. So if you have a bunch of kids and you're doing the hand-me-down things, or you want to take a favorite pair of pants that fit great, but you got to turn them into shorts, okay, I Liqui Sewed this. I made the hem, and it is totally flat. There's no puckers. You can't see it. Look at how beautiful it looks on this side. Look. You would think I took that to the tailor. Now, the reason I have these here is because these are included. These are little measuring sticks. That will help you measure how far you want to take it up so it all matches. It's in imperial and metric, and so it helps measure and it helps hold it in place. So now I just saved, I don't know, $15, $20.
Yes.
Because I didn't go to the tailor to have all those pants mended. It's so much easier. Now here's another thing. Let's say your favorite pillow, you know, it's got split. Maybe it's a pet bed. Maybe it's the kid's favorite toy.
I'm smiling
arm came off of the monkey.
I'm smiling right now because I have a pillow at home.
Do you?
That has that same issue.
Just tuck that back in. You know, the kids lose their minds when their favorite stuffed animal, you know, rips at the arm or, you know, the bottom and that stuffing comes out. You can fix it, Mom or Grandma. So I'm just putting this on the insides. I'm taking that all natural fiber solution that looks like glue, but it's not. It's not glue. It's fiber solution that's all natural. I'm applying it to the edges. And then I'm going to push this together. Watch this. It's this easy, honestly. And so now I didn't get a needle out. I didn't have to find the right thread for this pillow, and it's done. It's fixed.
And if you wanted to, obviously you probably are not going to launder that, but if you needed to, wait till 24 hours, you're going to be able to launder it, and you'll be able to iron it and take care of it the same way that you normally would. We are going to wrap up our